Nighttime skies falling over the Oakland Hills and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on the air next. Jesse Hahn, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, last outing, he couldn't get out of the 4th inning. He just wasn't able to do it. So if you're wondering, talking with the coaching staff over there and the pitching coach in particular, they just want him to give him some length in the game. If he can get to the 5th or 6th inning, they feel like he might have a shot to have a good outing.
Digging in now, Ken Sanchez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fouled back. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. Rosales scoops it up. Throw on the first by Rosales gets him. 1 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He leads the team in on-base percentage, and we all know that's become a highly valued stat in today's game. He makes things happen for his offense, and a lot of times when he's going good, the lineup is too.
First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Hanna has it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, he's coming off a great outing in my mind. I mean, he pitched into the 9th inning. He got the win for his team. He's a guy that's durable and is able to go deep in games. Hopefully we'll see that again from him today.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Rajay Davis.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Marcus Semien waits on deck. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 coming to Davis. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Marcus Semien is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting third, left fielder, Chris.
Striding in, Chris Davis. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Tanaka sets his sights. 1-2 on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. We are still scoreless. Here's Chris Carter now as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Chris Carter.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Matt Holliday.
Digging in, Matt Holliday. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
First two hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro as he grounds one briskly to short. Rosales back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. De Aza is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 1-0. At the plate, Mark Canha, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club.
First baseman, Mark Canha.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Settling in now, Ryan Healy. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First offering on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. We've played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Chase Headley. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. He's gone 2 for 5.
Chase Headley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
In time to first, and there are two away.
Center fielder number 13, Ken Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Ken Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Now batting, left fielder Brett Gardner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And the runner's breaking for third. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Ready on 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Yanks leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. One and two, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So stepping in, Adam Rosales. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
That's a nice controlled two-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Alejandro De Aza.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. In past meetings with Tanaka, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. Line toward the alley in left center. Oh, and he botches it. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box, Rajay Davis. He went down swinging to start the home first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Carter moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, Marcus Semien. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Tanaka pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Sanchez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Into the box, Greg Bird. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Now in the box, Chris Carter.
Chris Carter.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make it work a little bit.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Hit on the ground to short. Simeon's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Chris Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark.
Ready for another chance. Mark Canha. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
0-1. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starlin Castro.
Pitch on the way. This is line to left. Davis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Rosales ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Chase Headley. Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hitter, Ryan Healy.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, we're all hearing his
3.
name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in now, Adam Rosales. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And oh boy, that pitch nearly got him in a bad place as he had to hit the dirt that time. It's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Ready for another shot now. Rajay Davis. He hit a sac fly earlier. Tanaka pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Well, Matt, he's been struggling, and they're coming right after him. He finds himself once again in an 0-2 count.
Here it comes on 0-2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The A's strike for one on the solo homer. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 2-1 A's.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Francisco Cervelli.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out.
Center fielder number 13.
Digging in and looking for more.
Sanchez.
Ken Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled at the plate. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Gentlemen, the Yankees are challenging the
All right, we'll take
play.
one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter ruled safe.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Pitch inside, the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Grounded to first. Scooped up on the backhand. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Ready for another chance. Marcus Semien. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Mark Canha. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen.
Ready once again, Stephen Vogt. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They still lead it 2-1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Ryan Dull comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Ryan Dull.
Chris Carter will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Davis is under it. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, the
Matt
designated
Holliday
hitter,
standing in
Matt
now.
Holliday.
He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Rosales backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now
Here's
batting,
Starlin Castro.
second
0 for
baseman.
2 on his line thus
Starlin
far.
Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a flare out toward right center. Rosales onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies
One
and
left for the
gentlemen,
Yankees.
It's time
They're
for
down
the traditional
2-1.
7th inning stretch.
Digging in to try it again. Ryan
Leading
Healy.
off for the
He's 0
Athletic.
for 2 thus far in this one.
Designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
First offering on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Double barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman number 3, Trevor Plouffe.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the A's so far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Adam Rosales. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A payoff pitch one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Santiago Casilla has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Santiago Casilla.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Into the box now, Chase Headley, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Rosales is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Francisco Cervelli. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Please.
Gary Sanchez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Gary Sanchez.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 2-1. Gary Sanchez will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 24, Gary Sanchez.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Leading off for the Athletics, right fielder Alejandro De Aza.
Open stance by Deaza. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Well, that was a nasty pitch right there, and he stayed with it. Great piece of hitting. The only way you're going to hit that ball is you stay down as that ball starts to run away and drive it to left. Great job.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. Dylan Betances is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Here's Rajay Davis now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sanchez has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Marcus Semien. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2. Betances is ready. Here's the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 2.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastball.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They lead it 2-1. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Ryan Madson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Ryan Madson.
Ken Sanchez will be in charge with trying to start the rally in the 9th against the newly re-signed Ryan Madson. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
0-1 count and the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Jacoby Ellsbury will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Ellsbury.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 9 homers and 23 driven in. A 1-0 delivery. Lifted in the air out to left field. Davis is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 30.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that's going to be your final out here. And the A's have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The A's come out on top for their 30th victory. Jesse Hahn with his 4th win this season. Masahiro Tanaka racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. Ryan Madsen hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.